Hi guys, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina and thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you find it useful in some way. But this is a pick a card reading on how do they feel about you, okay? I will be reading in terms of emotions and feelings and even thoughts, okay? Because our thoughts and feelings are kind of similar. They don't really vary that much, okay? And I will be talking in terms of a romantic relationship, but you can apply this to any other situation, okay? But use your own discernment and your own intuition and try to make sense of that reading in that sense, okay? So you could be asking about a colleague, a boss, or anybody else, a friend even, okay? So make it work if you can, but don't force the messages to apply to you, okay? So we have 3 groups in front of us. I haven't kept any stones, but use your intuition. If you need, you can pause the video here and take a deep breath, release it, and then see which pile calls out to you, okay? So we have group number 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to start with group number 1. Thank you. Hi group number 1. These are some messages, okay, from that person. We'll take a look at that later. Let's start with the tarot cards, okay? Interesting. Wow, okay. So right off the bat, what I'm hearing is that this person really strives to maintain things in a particular order, in a particular way, okay? They like to have things go a certain way, okay? They've got a very individualistic bent of mind, and it's almost like they want to be right, okay, all the time is what I'm hearing, okay? The good thing is that they do consider you to be like a blessing in their life, okay? They do value you, and but in a very traditional sense, where kind of like an old school, almost patriarchal kind of way, okay? Where they think that this is my role to play in the relationship, this is how it should be, this is how it's always been, and this is how it should continue to happen. They're very vocal about their belief system, their values, okay? What they value in a connection, in a relationship. And very much like what's contrary here is that you have the Hierophant here, which is in a way like a traditional marriage card, okay? Traditions and conservatism and things like that. But you have a 9 of Pentacles also next to it, which is a bit like a single person card, okay? This person may be constantly going to and fro between these two extremes is what I'm getting. On the one hand, they want to behave or be like someone who is still single. I don't know if you're married to this person, but they want to have their own space, okay, is what I'm getting. But they also want to have like a sense of support and security to fall back on, okay? For them, that is what an ideal relationship is like. And this is someone who, I'm hearing, defends honor. So I don't know what that means. Maybe that means something to you. They might be somebody who is a very traditional person who likes to defend the honor of their partner, okay? As far as their feelings is concerned, like I said, they think in a traditional manner. They think in a manner that, this is how it should be. And they also want, their own space to just be themselves, to be who they are. It's going to be a little challenging to deal with this person because if you have like your own way of thinking and you are also somebody who is maybe a little headstrong, or you're opinionated in some way, this person is not going to take that really well, and you might have like, cyclical arguments with them about what is right, what is not right, and how things should be, how we should follow a particular order, and how roles are in a relationship and things like that. They are a bit conflicted in their feelings also, I feel, because uh, because they, like I said, they want that sense of security that comes, not just security, but that sense of like support system and belonging that comes from a relationship. But on the other hand, they also want, to like just be by themselves and have their own space. So this card says, do something for someone, give your attention to another. They are quite family oriented, I would say, this person, okay? And they understand the value that comes from a traditional relationship, okay? But I'm getting this strong feeling of being like opinionated, okay? So let's see this. What are they? Okay, this says, I hope I haven't lost you, and it's difficult for me to trust anyone. That goes really well with the Seven of Wands card. So this person feels like it is important for them to, to, I don't know, defend themselves in some way. They are quite conflicted within, as far as, just letting a relationship take its own course and be organic, be free flowing. This person likes structure, and they are quite headstrong is what I'm getting, okay? It feels like this person may they feel that they might have kind of run out of time, okay? They feel like this says, they feel like they might have already lost you. Not in a, I don't know what the situation is with your relationship, what is the current situation, but I feel like somewhere they do feel like they've given up, in a way, where they it's almost like you're kind of butting heads all the time, and what happens is that finally one person has to relent, and that makes this person feel like they've I don't know, lost somehow, okay? And this person might actually feel like they may have lost control or lost that emotional connection with you, okay? And that is what they are afraid of also, I feel. There's a sense of fear, okay? Not in a very overt sense, in a very covert sense, where this person feels a bit threatened when things are not in their control, okay, so to speak. So they feel out of order when things are a bit, out of their control. So this is a complex one. I would say that their feelings are a bit confused right now. They're not really sure about how they even feel. Okay, they may be yeah, I keep hearing that they feel like they've lost time for some reason. Okay, and they may actually be even suppressing the way they feel because they want to maintain a certain sense of, you know, stability, even if that means that you are emotionally disconnected from each other. They do value you as a person. They do value the institution of committed relationships and marriage, so to speak, but somewhere I feel like this person may be kind of fighting with their own self. Okay. So this is a bit confusing. Let me get like one more card to get some clarification about why is this Nine of Pentacles here. Okay, you've got the King of Pentacles and the Tower. There's a lot going on within them, which is I feel like on the surface they're really trying hard to keep things very, looking like it's all in place, it's all sorted, but within them there's this conflict happening about having, things go their way and having that sense of independence in a relationship, and at the same time wanting a conventional, traditional sort of relationship because they do see value in that as well. Okay, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, most certainly. Okay, most likely a Taurus, but it could be a Capricorn or a Virgo as well, but I am getting Taurus quite strongly. So let's get like one advice. I don't know, I feel like I haven't maybe, I don't know why I keep getting like defend honor, defending the belief system, but there's a lot of resistance here to let go and just let things flow. Okay, so this says you are limitless, you can do anything you choose. This is the advice for you, okay, the viewer. So I feel like there's a choice here, okay, for you to consider, and you can actually manifest whatever it is that you want to. This is just a reminder that there is definitely some choice to be made here. So don't constrict yourself is what I'm getting, okay, for somebody else's, to just follow the line on somebody else's at somebody else's behest. So, and I'm also hearing you don't have to walk in someone else's footsteps to prove your love to them. I don't know if that means something to you, but yeah, this person could have some trust issues. I feel like they have issues with regards to just letting go and let things unfold naturally. They want everything to be in like a certain way, okay, for them to feel secure. Alright, so this is your reading. I hope this was useful to you. Let me know if it was, if it resonated with you, and I wish you all the very best. Do take care of yourself, and yeah, God bless. Bye bye. Hi group 2. What's wrong with me? Group 2. Okay, so those are some messages from this person. We will take a look at that. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, so far so good, and I'm not surprised the power card came here with the Emperor. Milk and honey, unfinished symphony, woman holding a heart, and we have healer of the ages. We've got spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And we've got the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Okay, interesting. I am hearing that this relationship has reached a bit of like a crossroads. Okay, that's what I'm being told, where it can go either way. Okay, but not in a scary sense. I'm just getting that there's a need for integration. Okay, let's just put it that way, a need for integration. Okay, so what's happening here? This person definitely has good feelings towards you. Okay, but they are also someone who wants like structure and stability in their life. Okay, much like the first group that I did, that was also someone who was a bit stubborn. Okay, but here what I'm seeing is that it's more of wanting to work and integrate two different ideologies or two different ways of being. I feel like you're more free-spirited as a person, and this person is trying to meet you halfway. Okay, which is why also there is this unfinished symphony card here, which usually talks about some lessons that have not yet been integrated, not yet been learned or applied in a way. Okay, and it's also of course about unfinished business with somebody. So if you've had like a split with this person, then I feel like this relationship is heading towards being healed. Okay, and towards a more stable structure. You've got the number 44 here and 2 4s here, which is definitely speaking about a lot of stability, laying down foundations for something that stands the test of time, something that is really solid. Okay, there's definitely happiness here. There is a sense of joy. I feel like when they look at you, they have good feelings. Okay, when they are around you, they feel like okay, this is weird. I'm hearing when they are around you, they feel powerful. Okay, I don't know why, but they feel like they've got their act together when they are around you. You say, in a way, you inspire them. You help them be like a better version of themselves. It feels like this person they feel like they've got their act together. Okay, when they are with you, and that they can actually build this empire with you, but with your support. You are like a a shining star or a guiding light in a way in their life. Someone who sort of tames them is what I'm hearing. Okay, or someone who tones them, their their whole autocratic way of being down a bit. Okay, how do I put this? I'm getting like this person might even have like a few anger issues. Okay, so what you do with your presence, with your love, with your feelings, is that you help them enjoy the sweetness of life. You help them look at the lighter, the brighter side of life, and actually enjoying their life. Okay, rather than always being like this disciplined, structured person who's and very ambitious, someone who's like always got to go somewhere, achieve a milestone, do something. So it's a bit like you bring that sense of balance in their life, and that is how they see you, that is how you make them feel as well. Okay. And they this is a spiritual connection in the sense that I'm getting almost like a, I don't really like to use labels, but I'm getting like a divine masculine, divine feminine kind of energy here. Okay. And I feel like you've had some past life work to do with this person, which is what has brought them back in your life now. So they have really good feelings for you. It may be, it's quite possible that they don't actually verbalize it, they don't actually speak about it openly, because they might have like this tough exterior. Okay. And this person may be quite accomplished in their life, in the sense that they may have reached a certain stage where they can, they've got like a social status or a social standing that is admirable, or that some people might actually look up to them and feel inspired. You bring in this sense of flow and harmony into their life, and a sense of joy and happiness, and that's how they feel when they are around you. Okay. So that's really sweet. Let's see. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense. I have so much to say to you, but the cat caught my tongue. I just said that they might feel, for some reason they're not able to express how they feel, and that's perhaps why you're watching this video. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. So they might actually they feel that you don't really value yourself or give yourself the credit that is due. Okay. They what I'm getting is that in your connection there is a sense of support and stability and all of that, and a sense of commitment, and you work really well together with each other. Like I said, you in a way you balance each other's energies out. But what I'm getting is that this person might feel that because they're not able to verbalize their feelings that much to you, you might actually doubt whether they actually have strong feelings for you or not, whether they actually even like you the way you are or not. And they want to say to you that you should stop doubting yourself and do not go down that path of feeling like you don't deserve a good connection with them, or that you are not loved or anything. Okay, because they want you to see the value in yourself the way they see you, which is someone who's this breath of fresh air in their life. Okay, so that is what I have for you. I hope this was useful and it was quite sweet. Okay, I would say that maybe you can both work on verbalizing your feelings to each other better, and you could perhaps lead the way. Okay, is what I'm hearing. So the more you show them that it's easy to actually verbalize your feelings, the more they will feel at ease and will start to do that, okay, with you. So yeah, I wish you all the very best, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye-bye. Hi group 3, so this is going to be your reading. Let's see, those are some messages from the person that you're dealing with. We'll take a look at those later. Let's start with your tarot cards. 2 8s here. Wow. This is rather heavy, okay. One of the piles is always a bit heavy, on the heavy side, but let's see. Wow, we've got rest and relaxation is essential here, and we've got rest and rejuvenation here, okay. How this person feels about you. Look for the good in everyone. So this is not really easy, okay. I feel like this person kind of feels like there's no way out, okay. This person feels like they cannot easily communicate with you is what I'm getting. There's a lot going on in their mind space, in their head, and they are really clouded right now. So a good idea right now is to let them, just be, and let them have their own space, because that's extremely essential. I would say you're treading on ice here, so be really careful around this person. It's almost like their inner child or their inner self, their higher self, is screaming to be let out of this chaos that's going on in their mind, okay. And the way I'm reading this is like no peace like home. So this person really needs to be comfortable right now in their own skin. How they feel in this connection is that I get the feeling that this person is extremely sensitive, okay. They may be a Gemini or a water sign, I don't know, but I'm getting strong Gemini vibes here. But and it's not just because of you, okay. I feel like this person is someone who just has a really hard time in general to have a clear space, clear mental space, and have a sense of how do I put this, like their coping mechanisms are very skewed is what I'm hearing, okay. Like this person sometimes really wants to come out and communicate very openly, and there's this burst of energy, and then suddenly they go into their shell and they don't want to speak, they don't want to address any issues, they don't want to be around anyone for some time, okay. So there's a bit of a flip-flop that's going on, where you might feel like their feelings towards you are, you might be really confused about how they feel about you, okay. Perhaps that's why you're watching this video. But the truth is that they are also really confused, okay. And it's not just confusion. This person feels helpless in the sense that I will go to the extent that they may be having like a mental breakdown, okay. Where there's so much from the past especially that they haven't dealt with, and that is still lingering in their mind. It affects the way they behave, it affects their communication, it affects their coping mechanisms, it affects the way they react to the situation, okay. And these two cards here are so contrary to each other. One is that cloudiness, that fogginess where there's too many thoughts at the same time and they are contrary to each other and quite dark, okay. And the other is a more peaceful, relaxed frame of mind where you feel like yes, you can actually deal with whatever life throws at you, but this person just does not feel equipped to deal with that right now. And their own thoughts, okay, are there worst enemy at this moment. So they're not feeling comfortable in their own skin is what I'm getting. And it may not be coming from you, but this person probably has had experiences in the past where they were not feeling seen, they were not feeling heard, and immediately their way of, or their ego's way of keeping them safe is to sort of constrict their thoughts, okay, and not let them out. So they feel like they are trapped in their own mind because they're not able to verbalize all of these doubts and fears and difficult thoughts, okay, things that they can't actually deal with them on their own, I feel. This person needs a lot of downtime. They need a lot of space. They need to feel comfortable enough to come out of their shell, come out of their comfort zone, and feel like they even deserve love. Okay, I feel like this person might have reached a point where they feel utterly battered, and they're trying hard, okay, to put up a face of strength in a way, okay. They may be coming across as someone who's really cold, in the sense that they don't have, you might think that this person really doesn't have any feelings, but that's not true. There's a lot going on within them that they don't feel comfortable enough to speak about. Like I said, their inner world is in so much turmoil that they would rather just shun all of that and put up a brave face and risk looking cold and sterile. I don't know why I'm hearing that. They would rather risk looking cold and almost harsh than let someone into this world of inner turmoil, okay. And I feel like this has happened over a period of time, okay. So don't blame yourself, okay. This person may have come from a broken family, or just it's almost like whatever they have experienced, in their life, in terms of, this usually happens when people don't receive the kind of warmth and love that they deserve. Obviously, all kids deserve that. When they don't have that in their childhood, they start to look at everyone from a very, cutthroat, logical perspective, and almost want to shut or cut out people from their lives at the drop of a hat, okay. And this person, because they can't risk feeling hurt again, they can't risk this also being exposed, okay. This has happened over a long period of time, like I said, so please do not blame yourself. It's just that this person is in this sense of like darkness, you could say, right now, that they're not able to even look at any warmth or love outside, okay, because they can't find it within them. So it's obviously they're looking at the world through that lens where everybody's out to get them, or everybody's out to hurt them in some way, and people just want to, maybe get at them somehow, and they're not able to see the love that actually surrounds them. So I'm really sorry, whoever's picked this file, like, my heart goes out to you. It's difficult. Okay, so this says, this hurts like crazy. 2's company, 3's a crowd. Okay, so perhaps this person's been, I don't know, backstabbed or cheated on in the past, and that's the lens that they are viewing the world in with right now. Okay, but I'm being called to say that it's not your job to actually heal someone. They need to do this work on their own. Okay, so the best that you can do is to give them space and to allow them to feel comfortable in their own skin, and once they're ready, they will come out of that, step out of this mental prison that they have put themselves in, and then they will be able to see love relationships in a different light. Okay, really sorry, this is quite heavy, I mean, but that is what is being said here. So I wish you all the very best, and I'm sending you so much love. Okay, hang in there, take care of yourself, and yeah, God bless. I'll see you again later. Bye bye.